we're freezing to death and there's no power and we're starving and we got weed though. Luckily, I made fresh coffee. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Get my coffee for. Oh man.
Oh man.
Damn. Right in the middle.
Well, you got some out of it, didn't you?
2 cups.
It's better than nothing.
Damn.
It's better than nothing,
I
baby.
totally forgot about the coffee. Oh man, there's a drop. They'd be like the apocalypse, right? You go through and you're videotaping and you see where everyone's life ended. Everyone's life ended right then. In the middle of fucking making coffee, taking a shit, fucking feeding the dog, watching their favorite program. Boom.
So many possibilities.
Burning half of a joint and bam, it's over.
Bam!
Off grid, we were just talking about you. What up, David Savage?
We were just talking about how you would thrive in circumstances like
this.
this.
Anthony, what up? How you doing? We'd be if we were off grid chirps right now, we'd be popping popcorn, watching a movie, possibly playing Xbox, probably, and popping popcorn. You know what I'm saying? And looking around, going, oh, "Why don't you guys have power over there? Hey, what's wrong? You guys don't have power? I got power. I really should think about going off grid.
We really ought to. We really ought to. Maybe this year we need to make moves and really make it happen.
Fuck it. Off grid, Don's Den. I got a big buddy heater, but you would need propane. Oh yeah, we're not freezing yet.
No. He left the door open though.
The power went off at about 8:37, and some fucking drunk fuck hit the pole up there on 23, and it flickered on and off about 4 times. And I'm like, no, damn! Just when I was about to play Xbox too, and my phone's only got like 19% battery.
So it's gonna be a short one, guys.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter anyway because our phones don't work unless there's internet. It's weird. I mean, it's working right now, but it doesn't really work.
We don't have the greatest service.
Oh, believe me, if I'm not gonna freeze, I'll go outside and build a fucking fire and stand in front of that bitch.
We have a car we can turn on and
got
go
a car.
In.
I'll go sit in the emergency room of the hospital if I got to. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hospital's got power.
It's just a little spot, evidently. Our little
it's just a little spot.
Radius.
Someone hit the pole, so it'd be wild. They're still cleaning up whatever fucking mess is down there. There's like every emergency system in town is there, right there, and they're directing traffic, so they have to go before the 19th hole, like at that turn. They have to turn down that street and go all the way down, come down by us, and then go up the other road to get around.
So much traffic.
Yeah, everyone's trying to go around the spot. It's this spot. All they got to do is like go right, but it's weird. They cut down both lanes of traffic.
Oh.
Yeah, but there must be a power line that's going across the road.
I was gonna say, I bet it's something. He really fucked something up.
It probably is going across the road. It's probably going sparking and shit. You know, they can't get close to it. They got to shut the power off and then go to it and then unfuck it. Because what they did for us here, when that lady fucking demolished that pole right here, is they just temporarily hooked it up real quick. Yeah, so car charger.
I mean, it's a weekend because they needed it. It was a weekend then too, so until they can get to it.
10-amp battery box. Hell yeah. That's what I need to get is batteries for. I got an off-grid package. I just need batteries. I need like batteries and a battery house and figure out how to hook it up. Now look on TikTok though, they got this Vevor thing. They got this Vevor thing.
Vevor?
Yeah, Vevor is a company that's putting out all kinds of fucking shit, right? And this company Vevor has got all kinds of off-grid shit. And I got a badass fucking windmill, but they got a little windmill. They got this $3,500 or a 3500 amp or whatever it is watt converter box. And this dude, he does videos, and he has thrown every single test he can think of at this fucking thing, and it's worked every time. Like, he shut off his power completely off the pole.
Oh.
And then hooked it up to this thing, and then turned all his breakers back on. The main power switch is off, but all his breakers are on this thing.
Right.
And then he's like, let me fucking run my dishwasher. And he's running all these things to get that pop our power.
Right? I was going to say, we can't even do all that shit.
And he's running on this fucking thing.
What's it called?
It's a Vevor, I forget what the fuck it is, power converter amp thing. And when I find it again, I'll show you. But it's cheap. It's only less than $250 for the most expensive one. And I'm like, damn. And it was nothing. It wasn't like, he had a couple battery backups and whatever it was, but it was this small little system right there where everyone else has got these big fucking battery houses and shit, and you got 18 fucking batteries and stuff. How many batteries you got off grid? Grid Ghost. Yeah, I got solar. Yo, Seymour, what up, what up, what up? I got solar panels, they're just not hooked up. Remember, I was supposed to do that when I first got here. Never did. Amber's wanting to do it all these years, but we need batteries, and you need good cycling batteries, and I can never find those. You know how they say like to buy a marine battery for a boat and shit, and then I bought a marine battery, charged it up, and it lasts fucking an hour. Everyone else is out there for 4 hours, and I'm like, how the fuck, bro? And I'm like, look, I got the same battery as you guys. Like, how the fuck is this not working for me?
So I found 3 Vevor portable power stations in the shopping Google. One of them's 200, one of them's 600, and one of them's 1100.
Yeah, it's probably the $200 one. They're orange.
Orange and black.
Yeah.
And they're all kind of just a tiny bit different.
Yeah, the 3,500 watt one or whatever, so the guy was powering his whole house, everything.
Yeah, it's not telling me the watts for each one of them.
When I see it again, I'll show you. I'll send it to you.
Oh yeah, dude, if it's only $200, then...
Because that would be like right now, we just flip the switch and bam, turn it on.
$200 is way more doable to save up for than 1,100.
Yeah. So the power would be off for a few hours. They were saying something like 1:30. So it'll start slowly getting colder and colder in here. And luckily, I have terrible windows that let all the fucking cold right out. Or heat right out, so. Annie Ann, what up?
Hi, Annie.
Simply Wicked, how come you're not blue? There you go. Go off grid, so solar is easy to set up. Fuck yeah. Yeah, David. Thule. In repeat mode. So, hey. How is your phone always in repeat mode? Ragnar, what up?
That is weird how it does that. Thule, it's good to hear from you, hon. I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, it costs extra. That's the thing. I don't have money for that. I just save up for a while to do it. The off-grid package I bought was $2,500 as it was. You know what I'm saying? It's got the 400 watt panels. It's got a 5.5 foot windmill. And here, the windmill would be the thing. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, we get great sun here. Great fucking sun. But the wind is like nonstop. You know what I mean? So that fucking windmill would be going and going and going and going. So that would be dope. I guess the thing that sucks about windmills is they wear out after a while, the bearings and shit.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That'd be the only downfall. Same as if you had a big windmill, you'd have to maintenance it, grease it, parts would wear out, you'd have to make new ones. But yeah, shit. Amber already fucking, I was like, we should probably look up some ways to make heat and write them down in a book so we have them. And she's like, we'll go get the terracotta pots. I'm like, that's why I love you. Because my chick ain't dumb. Like, she knows how to survive. Like, all those people in You know, they died in their tents recently, and it ain't even cold yet. They're in North Carolina dying in their fucking tents and shit. It ain't even cold yet. Like, for real. This is, yeah, it's cold, but this ain't cold yet, bro. It ain't single digits. It ain't under zero yet, bro. That's when you can't fucking, it's like nothing you do matters. But, you know, in the military, they'd drop us off in places and there was no fucking heat.
Mm.
You have no fucking heat, dude. You made your heat. They taught you how to make your heat. And you know, your body's 96 degrees. So your breath is fucking your heat. Your body is your heat. And a lot of people, like, when it's cold, you want to sleep with your clothes on. That's wrong. That's wrong. You sleep naked, and that's how your heat is released to the place. But you're a human, so you feel, I'm cold. I would keep the clothes on. But that's not right. That's why when people have hypothermia, they get naked and they stick together. You know what I mean? It's that body heat. Hell yeah. In the Navy.
Wow. So you came up with that one in your head, and for me, I was thinking about so Without a Paddle, the movie.
The spooning.
And when they did that,
The spooning.
My mind's telling me no,
but my body.
My body's telling me yeah.
I have 6 current, getting 2 more soon. Okay, cool. See, you need a bunch of batteries. Hire someone to install the solar system. Yeah, I would love to install it myself. If I have people do shit for me, sure, it gets done. I have full confidence because I trust people like that. But then I've learned nothing. I don't know how to work it. I don't know how it was installed. I don't know where the wires go.
Right.
I don't know what wires to what. Hell no, bro. I bought the thing so I could put it in and I would know. But then I realized that I needed a fuck ton of batteries and a battery house. And I'm like, shit, where am I going to put that motherfucker? So I kind of put it on halt. But what I was going to have it do was run my grow room. That's the original thought process, you know? And, you know, if it did run a grow room, it could be a shed or something like that, or the whole entire basement, but I won't grow in the basement again. But like the whole shed, and then you could just go in there. Like when it's fucked up and power goes, just go in the fuck grow room. Hang out and be like fucking, what's that? Tropical.
I was gonna say it'd be like one of those greenhouses that
There'd
we
be
see.
plants in there.
Yep.
What up, crypto? Around. They help keep you warm. This guy. You should always have a couple hula hoops around. They help you keep warm.
Hula hoops.
Exercise. No,
Well,
for,
yes,
for real though, we could really start working out in here and get this fucking temperature raised in this room for sure. I mean, I've been witness to that multiple times in my life where the fucking, like, literally we've had a pool of water on the floor. A whole, like, it looked like a pond almost. There was so much sweat on the floor. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Hell yeah. How much snow do we get? Maybe 4 inches. Not much.
Evidently, Austin got a bunch. Cece was saying yesterday morning how it took her hours with the tractor to clear it out, and it took like she got drifts and like up to 6 inches,
Right.
just in Austin.
Right.
So
yeah,
they got a lot more just a little bit south.
Yeah, when we get the drifts here, man, they can get like 4 feet,
Yeah.
2 feet, 4 feet. They get deep. But yeah, we don't got shit yet. Power battery pack with 4 USB outlets and 2 power ports and old school, like one Blackberry's first cells and an AC shaped outlet. That's cool. This thing is freaking big help at times. Hell yeah. Yeah, I have a generator I need to get maintenance too.
Every large piece of equipment we have needs to be maintenance.
Yeah, all my equipment's broke.
Except for the lawnmower now. Hopefully that doesn't get fucked up over the winter.
Oh shit, we gotta dump the fucking gas out. I'll do that next time I get up. Totally forgot, but we got rec gas in there, so it's better. Been smoking Scarlet Harlot all day. Hell yeah. Scarlet Harlot. I wish you could have got some more of the other good shit. Because that was like some old stuff. And then we only had 3 different kinds for it this time. Now I got 24 different flavors. 24.
Baskin Robbins over.
It's fucking Baskin Robbins and shit over here, bro.
Twisted Robbins.
I often find myself smoking Obi-Wan, Chronic Rape, and Java. I venture off into the other ones once in a while. And it's interesting though. Because some of the phenos are just like a sweet. It's like a sweet. That's it. There's no distinction of what is it. It's just you smoke it and it's sweet. And it's not like, almost like a sweet sour. There's never like a this or a that. It's very interesting. And it could be the terp juice I put in, it just made it all sweet. You know?
Yeah.
You want to add this?
Okay.
That's a cool thing you're making there.
I'm going to make another hat like the one I made for Sandy, but it's like this. Kind of a chunky hat.
That's neat.
Like I did
I
yesterday.
like the pattern.
I like how it's coming out too. This is the yarn that you picked out, actually.
Yeah, right. There are some out there giving it to you. Oh, yeah. So that's, yep. That's what it was. The off-grid packages and shit from the government, blah, blah, blah. You have to make $40,000 a year to qualify for that. It's the fucking biggest goddamn scam there is. A broke honky like me on federal fucking military government fucking bullshit, they should give it to me and want me to not spend a lot of money, you know? But nope, you got to make $40,000 a year to qualify for the off grid, the solar power.
It's ridiculous.
Right.
It's really quite ridiculous.
And then they say that you can sell it back to the power company. But in all reality, if you follow my craziness, through all the years, we did a whole live discovering the falsification of the power that comes into your house. Right? And it's dirty power that comes in your house. It's just a fuck ton that just pours into your house. And you pay for it all. And you use some, and all the rest goes right back out the line and back to the power. But you pay for it. As soon as it touches in your house, you paying for that shit.
No matter how much or little of it
you use. And it's a scam. And there's no way, because it's that AC or whatever the fuck it is. We didn't go with Tesla. We went that other asshole. It's because of that they can't fix that. They can, but they'd have to put in a whole system to make it a regulation. And then we showed you that power converter system that guy made that puts on his house, and he fucking slows the power coming in and makes it work perfect. That's why like your appliances like burn out and shit. It's
Oh
got too much
yeah.
power.
Yeah.
Everything's got to have a transformer or a regulator on it.
And why do you think shit blows? It's too much fucking power going to it. Like we've got an issue with our fucking microwave doing that randomly all of a sudden.
Yep. Stupid shit. Mice probably ate that shit. AC shape power ruin port. I mean, yeah, right. Some government program to go green. Yeah. Should have a hat on to keep that hat heating. You guys are hilarious. You will not freeze if you have a candle going. Oh, we got tons of candles going. Diogo, what up, man? Alex, what up? Long time no see. Benny the Rolling Stoner, cheers, man. How you like them RSOs? I got 3 without seeds. I've been getting a lot of seeds just making butter or something. You've been getting a lot of seeds? If you got a lot of seeds, you might have possibly had a male that you didn't notice or a Hermie. If you didn't have a male, you probably had a Hermie. And you probably didn't know. A lot of people don't continuously check their plant. You'll see flower and you quit checking for some reason. You're looking at buds and you're not looking all over. But, we'll continue our march to teach how and when to look and spot things. And sometimes little balls pop up. Sometimes those plants get stressed. And they'll pop balls on you and give you a couple seeds and shit. If you got a lot of seeds, you had a male. Mr. Allen TV's in the motherfucking house.
What's up?
Any drones in Michigan? Bro, have you guys seen these fucking drone videos, bro? They're not drones. Fuck the drones. Forget about the drones. Drones are from our world. There's no alien out there making a fucking drone. Okay? Why would they make a drone? They got spaceships, dude. They got little spheres that fly around, little balls of light. These fucking balls of light, dude. These fucking spaceships, these things that are in it, whatever the fuck the other things are in the sky. They're shooting at each other. Now, we hear about in the past these war in heaven. Like people on Earth witnessed in the sky a war in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
And then these ships fell to the fucking Earth and crashed into Earth and shit.
The angels.
The angels' ships, whatever it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what people are literally witnessing this right now. Shit like that in the sky. But they're just like, we're so numb to things. Like we're just watching
Yeah,
the
we're
shit.
just like, wow, cool. Look at the light shows.
We're just watching the shit and
Oh my
like
God.
what is happening? But like what if it is the war in heaven? What if you go into space and the motherfuckers are really blasting at each other in space and shit and it's really fucking going down? And we don't know. We're just on Earth looking up. It is fucking fantastic, bro. These orbs that are around, these orbs of light, you can see through them and then watch them change shape. People are talking about the Ezekiel, the wheel in a wheel with 1,000 fucking eyeballs and wings and blah, 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 blah. That's a spaceship. Motherfuckers don't know what the fuck they're talking about. The thing in Ezekiel was a spaceship. A wheel in a wheel. Okay? It wasn't a wheel in a wheel and it's turning. What the fuck? How the fuck would that roll? 4 angels fucking on sides of it carrying it, right? That's 4 orbs of light, right? That's what the angels were to them. You gotta remember what the fuck you're talking about here. With 1,000 lights, 1,000 eyeballs. When they went into God's spaceship, God's throne room, they said there was sparkling fucking gems on the walls. Those were spaceship controls. Straight up. And what the fuck? So supposedly there's not magic, left in the world that is measurable to you, right? American hocus pocus shit, and it happens because you know the magic. They turn that magic off. The frequency of the real planet they used to be, right? That's gone. Can't ever be again. So got this asshole over there with this fucking big fish helmet on, and he's tapping on these fucking ancient doors and shit, opening portals and shit. Where supposedly Lucifer's buried, but Lucifer never died. Uh, fallen angels are buried behind that bitch or locked in some kind of pandemonium back there, Pandora's box. And this asshole's opening them. And just in the time that he's opening these fucking doors and portals, all these things start appearing in the sky. Isn't that fucking fascinating? Isn't that fascinating? Remember talks of Project Bluebeam? Now, do they tell you the truth? Did they say, hey, we're going to do this Project Bluebeam and fool everybody and think it's UFO, spaceship, aliens? Or are they just telling you that because when UFO, alien, spaceship show up, they want you to think that it's fake and it's them doing that shit? Which one is it? Which one do you believe? You know, it's not what I believe. It's which one do you believe is the truth? You know? People are shooting down the drones, and when the drones land, they have numbers and letters on it. American numbers and letters. English. Come on, man. I've seen one that looks pretty fucking from a movie, but it still is a helicopter. It's still a helicopter. No matter how you look at them, they're helicopters, dude. Right? I've seen some really cool footage of stuff. But, you know, it's a video, so it's movie magic. And it's somebody just going, hey, look at this. And whenever someone says, hey, look at this, and it's right in front of my fucking face, and it's right there just doing tricks in front of my fucking face, I think that was staged. You know what I'm saying? I tell you about shit I see all the time. It's so quick I can't get my fucking camera out. If I leave to go get my shit, I'm gonna miss it. I don't want to miss the shit. I want to record it in my memory, right? So I don't see drones ever in Michigan. I see literal UFOs, unidentified flying objects. What they are, dude, I have no fucking idea. None. I videotape them. I talk about them. I take pictures of them. They're light orbs at night that have no sound, that fly across sky in various speeds. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow as fuck. They'll be 200 feet above my head. You got 5%.
Ooh. Almost, guys. Almost.
You know, so.
And then it's crickets.
Yeah, it's crickets. It's curtains for you. So, yeah. I don't know what's going on. I know what's written. I know what's written. I know when they said that they would return. I know when they said they would return. I've been telling you that they're on their way back. They're here. They're coming. I've been telling you that. So for them to show up in the exact same form that they wrote about in ancient times, that man wrote about when they looked in the sky and they saw what they saw, and then they said who was there at the time. I mean, it's the same shit, is it not? Is it somebody doing fake shit, or is it them returned? You know, even the Pentagon said that they were returning. That's the buzz in there. They're returning. The times, all the times that ever were written about, the prophecies have been for now and coming true. And they always do throughout time and history, right? But everything is coming to that end, you know? And it would only be fitting for them to be returned and coming back. And what are they doing? Do they need more gold? They need some slaves? Because let's keep it real, dude. That's all we are. We're a servant. You know how you say, I'm a servant of the Lord? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Motherfuckers. You know how Diddy's in jail right now? The diddler. You know, if they land, he's gonna get out, and they're probably gonna make him one of their fucking, what do they had? Ezekiel and all them, Enoch. You know, I walked with God. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go back to Sodom and Gomorrah, yo, that was a Diddy party, bro. Straight up. Sodom was Diddy. Gomorrah was the Jizzler, Jay-Z. They own those two cities, bro, in ancient times. Go check it out if you find that ain't true. So, I mean, it's just a repeat in history, really. We had the Olympics, you know, it's all showing you what's to come. And if those beings literally land here again, no, Inanna, you think she dead? You think she might have died in some galactic space war or some shit? You know, Anu could be dead. You know, Anu the father. You know, God. That's who the real God is in the books. He's the Father, and then there's a Son, and then there's a Holy Spirit. It's all pretty biblical to me, though. And not biblical meaning religious at all. You know what I'm saying? No religion here. Biblical meaning history. The biblical is the history of the people. When they come down here and go, what have you done? What have you done to our beautiful world? We had white marble buildings everywhere, palaces and castles, free energy, gold and marble everywhere in every city. What the fuck did you people do?
Humans ruin everything.
You know? But when you're running a corporation, you hardly ever see the CEO, do you? You're in the mailroom and shit. You don't see the CEO. Does he ever come down and talk to you? Fuck no, he signed your checks, right? That's it. So you think the CEOs of the planet are going to really come down and go, hey, how are you guys doing? Are you being treated fair? Is your governments and religious leaders that I've set up for you guys, are they being fine to you? Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm God. Yeah, you know, you pray to my Jesus guy, you know, the guy you call Jesus. They ain't going to do that, bro. They're in charge. So they have managers underneath them, right? District managers, regional managers. We call them fucking kings and fucking presidents. They're going to go to them motherfuckers, bro. And be like, hey, what you got going on here? Anything, you know, and
Yeah.
saying her, and she was, because she was Diddy's girlfriend.
Exactly.
She was right there.
You can't. And then they're saying the same thing with Ashton Kutcher too. Like, you
Yep.
cannot be his best friend and go to all his parties for
Yep.
20 fucking years and not know a thing about this dude.
Yep.
You're claiming that you had no idea. Bullshit.
No.
I call such bullshit.
Yep. People were saying his name. That's what I'm saying.
Which is really such a shame. It's really just such a shame to see all these people.
But
how
look at
horrible they really
but look
are.
at his co-host person. We had no idea he was sexually assaulting girls on the cast.
Right. Yeah, like clearly Ashton knew about all that.
That's what I'm saying.
His whole surprise about it with, yeah.
It's almost like that dude like went to a Diddy party too, and then liked it a lot and was like, oh, let me do it over here. You know, 'cause some people are weird like that. I want to go solo. You know, it's crazy. Hey, we got two people.
Hey, what's
Hell
up?
yeah.
We're back. We're back.
We're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, power's back on.
We have the power.
Fruit Lad, what up? Yeah, power came back on. Power came back on. Yeah, it's like 11 degrees. It is pretty damn cold for power to go off. That's what I was like. I was like, man, drunk motherfuckers gotta hit telephone poles. What are you doing that for? And I ain't never seen so many telephone poles break from cars hitting them.
Brittle. It gets cold up here. I bet they're just, yeah, a little bit more brittle than somewhere else, maybe.
I don't know where I was from. Telephone poles were tough, and cars would break on those motherfuckers, bro. It smashed across them.
Maybe they use a different kind of wood here.
I hit a telephone pole in a car. It wasn't me driving, but that car turned into nothing.
Yeah, you would think that the fucking car would be smushed, not the
Yeah.
pole.
So I figured I'd come and smoke this joint here with you. Yeah, it's a good time to think about some off-grid stuff, though. Really get it, you know. Oh, you know what? Too. So Trump came out recently and said some stuff about his this new bill he's passing or whatever, and it's like how they're gonna spend money.
Mm.
And one of the first things was for all the states, like 6, 7, whatever fucking states, all infected by the hurricanes. They're fixing them all. First thing they're doing. They're like, I don't know why the government hasn't done anything yet, but we're gonna go in there and fix it all. So that's fucking dope.
Yes, that is amazing.
That's cool as fuck, man. Should have heard these spendings in that 1,500 page fucking thing. They were giving themselves a 40% increase in pay. Oh yeah, they were
You
trying
already make a stupid amount of money, and
they were trying to do electric buses. They were trying to make a gay retirement home. They were trying to do some shit. There's this one lady's trying to make transgender crash test dummies. Oh yeah, like women test dummies. Oh yeah, all kinds of fucked up shit. You should have heard all these things that they're trying to pass real quick. And and I can make a fund right now, save my dog's life fund, and then everyone puts billions of dollars in there, and then it goes in my pocket. That's how they do this shit. No, because you can't have a fucking $4 million toilet seat anymore. We know that trick. Now it's got to be, you know, $2 billion to circus clowns, transgender circus clowns. They threw away all these fucking pages. You should have seen. They were like, nope, nope, nope. What the fuck is this? They were fucking. You should have heard them. It was so funny. They were like, I don't know what they were trying to do. 1,500 pages. They knocked it down to 106 or some shit. They just throwing it all out.
wow.
What the fuck is this? Are you guys serious? Like, it's a fucking clown show, bro. It's a fucking clown show. And they're asking, this reporters up in Canada, asking people if they would like to be part of the United States. Would you like to be the 52nd state? And, most people are saying, yes, I love America.
Wow.
Other people are saying, no, we like being our own country. Because, if you're part of America, then you got to deal with America's bullshit.
That you do.
Like, they get free stuff up there. Like, if they're part of America, they're going to have to pay for fucking Medicare and
If
shit.
they become part of America,
They're going to have
their weed's going away.
They're going to have terrible... Oh, yeah, they won't have to be able to send weed to each other anymore.
That's gone.
No government weed no more. No fucking... No good
Unless-
food. No good food.
Unless we adopt their way and they see the goodness of it, but I don't see
We
us
ain't going to
doing
adopt
the-
no way. They're
I
trying to
don't
say
see
we
that.
are the way.
I don't see that ever.
They're
happening.
trying to do we are the way.
Be cool if we did adopt that way.
Yeah, they're putting a whole bunch of trillions of dollars into our military. They're like, our military is going to be the strongest it's ever been. Like, but, like, what are they doing? Like, we got tons of shit. Tons of stuff. Like, we need more. Like, everyone gonna get a new pair of boots. New gun. That'd be cool. Like, the army gets so much fucking money. That's how it's still gonna always be the same. They separate. Like, the Air Force gets the most, the Navy, the Army, the Marines, the Coast Guard. You know, shit goes downhill like that. So the Marines get like nothing. Like nothing. It was crazy. And you gotta use that money to support your unit for like however long. I think it was 3 months. And then you get another shipment of money in. It was weird. See, I was in charge of this shit, so I knew about it. And I watched how quickly it would go. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, why aren't we getting no money? And, you know, then I learned how everyone gets money. And I'm like, why the fuck do they get so... No wonder these assholes can sit... They could literally, the army could sit around a corner and shoot somebody around the other corner and not even be looking at them. Like, we have to, like, put our faces out there and put our gun out there and try to kill people and shit. They just sit behind walls and fucking kill people and shit. Throw drones up in the air and shit. Like, what the fuck, dude? We still gotta get out fucking binoculars and get shot in the face. You know what I mean? That's like, I'm like, why do they get so much money? Like, dude, they got fucking drones. Like, they play video games when they're killing people, bro. We gotta, like, kill people. And that was when I was in. Imagine what they got now. Almost 30 years later. Insane shit,
well,
dude.
It's kind of one of those things, like you say, you like Marines are more like, you know, the elite in your face on the ground, like get her done type thing.
Yep.
Army's more of the mass squadron of, you know, of others, if you will. I don't even know how to really say it, but they need help and they need technical help with things, and that's how they do it. Versus
Right.
Marines, who are harder trained to be that person.
Ground pound and run up in your face and cut your throat.
Yeah.
Those sissy boys sit behind walls
Like
and
they
play
can't
video
do
games.
that.
That's why they're traumatized.
They might not be able to do that.
That's why they're traumatized when real war hits them in the face. They're like, oh my God, I was just sitting behind this wall killing people and you guys actually ran around the wall and killed us? That's not fair. My God. Scarlet Harlot is fucking awesome. I love Scarlet Harlot. It's a strong one. TJE might as well be part of the U.S. I like different countries being different countries. You know what I'm saying? If everyone's part of us, they're gonna have to be part of our same bullshit. Like
you don't want to be a part of this.
they got freedom up there. I don't know nothing about their debt and their bullshit, their dumb
government,
shit.
Whatever.
They got, when you talk to a Canadian dude, those motherfuckers are happy, bro. They love Canada. Like, their food is good. And we've proved it, and our people have proved it by comparing American Fruit Loops to fucking Canada Fruit Loops. They don't have the poison we have. And it's better food, you know what I mean? So, they care about their people a little bit more. I know they're going through some bullshit right now. They got weak leaders. They got feminist male leaders. What the fuck is that? Why the fuck is there a feminist male leader? You're going to either have a feminist female leader or a masculine male leader. That we shouldn't be having these different things here. But you got to understand that Canada is France. And France is Inanna. And Inanna had an army of transvestites. So look at the over there in Paris, the Olympics, right? That's who used to live there. Those same ideals go over there. Just like British ideals are over here. You know, it's all the same shit, man. It's all bullshit. Been smoking all day, relaxing today. Fuck yeah. Would it be like Eddie B?
Would it be like?
Shares the border with us. We should take Mexico also. Hell yeah. See, if we take Mexico, I mean, we already did take Mexico. Mexico used to go all the way up California, Texas, all that shit. We did take Mexico. But if we take Mexico now, that's the Mayans. That would be wiping out the Mayan race, the Mayan culture. We would make them American. We'd start building American propaganda bullshit in Mexico. You know? So then we gotta worry about if motherfucker invades Mexico, now they just invaded the United States, and like I think a lot of motherfuckers really invade Mexico, and we just don't know about it because we're not in Mexico. You know. Then you got to think about. I mean, this isn't just like a board game, Axis and Allies, where we can start taking shit over, because Mexico is like, it's beautiful, it's big, it's rich, it's awesome, right? But it's also next to third world country. So now we got to think about putting plumbing in and grid working and getting these people up to par, right? Where Canada is, I think, more advanced than us in all reality. You just don't know it. And Mexico is behind us. So we would have to upgrade Mexico. And then, you know about all the cartels and all these other ones from Central and South America coming through there. So now we got to clean up all that shit. All that shit. All that sex, labor shit. All that child traffic. All that crap that goes through there, bro. We'd have to fix all that. All that. That would be. There would be a war in Mexico for decades. It would last for a long time. So many years. So, me personally, I would never want Mexico. Mexico needs to fix itself. And they have the power. Mexico's the Mayans, dude. They need to start fucking sacrificing motherfuckers to their gods again. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever think that Mexico is weak and doesn't have shit. Them motherfuckers, that's the Mayans, dude. They ran this bitch for a long time. That's the 7 cities of gold. That's the Anunnaki's fucking handymen right there. Who you think built the pyramids and shit? Where do you think those people came from? Those are those people. Like, they need to be Mexicans. They need to be Mayans. They don't need to be Americans. So I wouldn't want Mexico. But for those reasons. It's like too much work. It's almost like United States would want to take over the Americas. And I thought about that the other day. You know? All of North America would be dope. Central America, I think, should stay Central America. South America should stay South America. Because why do I think that? Because when we're in North America, right? So we can go to Canada and talk to our A brothers up there, right? But we can go south and go through all kinds of different cultures. Now, some might not be safe for a white boy, but listen, you can go through all different types of countries and cultures and food types and see all kinds of different ruins and structures, and wow, man, stuff would be wild if you just started going south and went all the way down. Imagine going all the way to the tip down there where Tupac went and fucking, oops, sorry, did I tell secrets? But you know fucking Bob Joyce is fucking Elvis Presley, right? And But we can go all the way down to the tip of South America and look over to fucking the 66th parallel in Antarctica down there where the fucking Nazis went. Fuck yeah. Do you know that if you go down into South America, I think it's in Brazil, maybe, you're gonna see Southern flags. You know, some people call them Confederate flags, but it's not what it is. Southern flags down there. Because you know why? After the Civil War, tons of fucking goddamn Confederates fled to South America. Just like when Trump got in office. All these people lost their minds and left America. But for good reason. They were part of the Diddy parties. Kamala would have let Diddy out, I bet you. They would have covered all this up. They would have silenced all these witnesses and let him out because there's too many people being fucking named that is going to interrupt the cash flow operation of the United States. That's what's going to happen.
Yep, I absolutely.
Like cash flow to their pocket. Like Diddy and all his people endorsed them big time. You know, the Democrats. All the way back from Obama.
Right.
But that's why J Lo, Beyonce, all those people were huge in her party, hoping that people would fucking vote for her. Like J Lo was up there crying, "Please vote for her so I don't get in trouble." A Catholic priest tell you, "No, dude, he's having the time of his life in prison. He's running that shit, bro." Think of all the dudes lining up. Me next, Diddy. Me next. Uh. My turn. My turn. Diddy's like, I'm exhausted. Now I know how my victims felt. Oh, you don't think about South America? Have a good one, Andy. Peace out, Andy. Sweet dreams, Annie. Yeah, South America's got lots of cool places. Brazil is sometimes dangerous. But I wanted to move to Belize, but my money wouldn't go across seas, so cross borders or whatever. So, but if it would have, I would have moved there, cause that place is fucking dope. But I would love to live somewhere where I can Indiana Jones it up and go touch stones and see if it turns on. You know, because if you really do your research, they talk about these ancient blood types and why certain people know things. And like why they say it's inside them. It just comes to them. It's in their bones. They feel it, right? And it's like those are the ancient blood types. And like those are like who they say like if someone was to reincarnate, like those would be the ones, you know what I mean? So it's like what if I could go somewhere and touch some shit and it turns on? Fucking operates. Like all these people, somehow, they're archaeologists, but they're the wrong blood type, you know what I mean? So when they're touching shit, they got the knowledge, but they're touching shit and it doesn't work. You know? It's like Billy Carson always thought that if he went to these places, it would turn shit on.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing ever happened for him. Some dude just put him in his fucking place, though. He's not up for arguing, though, I guess. But this dude was up for arguing. Because, you know, he's a Christian. So Christians believe that the Bible's the only book that's real and all the other books are fakes. Doesn't even matter if they were written before the Bible and the Bible is written for it or from it. And anything like that. In you know, our Bible is a
They're very
slavery.
staunch believers.
Right. Our Bible is just a slavery Bible, anyways, written by King George. Anyhow, for you know, to keep people
In line.
in line. Yeah. So, you know, he was saying all these books that Billy Carson gets his information from aren't real. So it's like, okay, cool. Argument's over. The discussion's done. Like, you know, you don't believe that those books are real, then there's nothing to talk about with you. You know? But literally, somebody who knows the Bible can decipher the Bible and still pick out all the times of space travel and spaceship and blah blah blah. But you know, you've been indoctrinated your whole life to believe that these things are something else. So it's a hard thing to tell people, you know. And then everything in the sky is a little green man from Mars. And some of them go nanu, nanu, nanu.
Nanu, nanu.
Yeah, I would love to go travel through South America, get all my shots. You know, I wouldn't want to get bit by a mosquito and die and shit.
Bueno on that one.
It'd be fun though to go travel through South America, eat all the different foods and shit. Like there's some places like you could watch different like travel stuff, channel stuff or whatever, you know, videos and stuff. And it's like these people just drive up like a mountain, little mountain road, and there'll be all these little stands off the side of the road. What up, goddamn it, gaming? We back. And there'll be little stands off the side of the road, and there'll be little food everywhere. Different kinds of local treats. And you know, when you get into these different countries, you want to go there and you want to eat some dirt. Is what you want to do. You want to get some dirt, local dirt, and you want to eat it. What does that do? That puts all the local parasites in your stomach. So that when you eat their food, you don't get sick. See? You build immunity to it. Get it in there already. And that's how it's done. Imagine going to Chile. Chile's fucking... Chile is chilly. It's cold. It's cold as a fucking mother whore there.
Really?
Yeah. It's crazy. This is where the Nazca lines are. It's like a little thin strip on the west coast of South America.
Chile is, yeah.
But they took like all the mountains and ground them all down flat. It's crazy. But the mountains were all loaded with minerals, you know. There's people that live in the jungle and what are those things? Gazebos? I know a chick and a dude, I don't know them, but they're on YouTube and shit. And they live in a gazebo in Hawaii on the mountain. And the mountain was erupting. Remember when it was erupting just a couple years ago? And they had all kinds of videos of it in the background. It would be shaking and erupting and shit.
Wow.
Yeah. It's all open air, and they live on like hammocks. Those
Yeah, that's wild.
swinging hammocks and shit. And there's like chickens and cats just running all over the place. It's like a concrete floor with pillars and a canopy. How cool would it be to be able to live like that?
amazing. I couldn't even imagine just because I've always lived in an area where there's winter. So, no.
Well, there's winter there. It's about 50 or 60 degrees.
I was going to say, that's different, though. That's so different. Not winter like here. It's not fucking 0 degrees or below.
No.
So,
No zeros. No 0 degrees. We got our power back. The power was off for a couple hours. Someone hit a pole. Probably drunk because the roads ain't bad. The roads were terrible last night. My God, they were crazy. There was a cop sitting at the park, and here I come with no tail light and no headlight, and I'm going, trying to pull in, and I'm like, skrrr.
oh my God.
And I'm looking at the cop just
Great.
laughing.
Like,
I'm looking at the cop just like, ah, hell yeah. What else was I gonna do?
Oh God, like, hey, I'm trying, man.
I'm like, come on, I got this. And I pulled in, and I thought for sure he was gonna just back up and ask me all kinds of questions.
All right, so.
But it's almost like they know my car or something. Hopefully.
They probably see Attila in the back, and they're like, oh yeah, it's this guy.
Yeah. Just coming to walk the dog, dude. It was snowing like a motherfucker, man. The roads were terrible. See any drones around? No. No, there's no drones that fly around here. There's helicopters, light flight. There's military airplanes and helicopters. There's jets. There's commercial helicopters and airplanes that fly over they're tourists. They do tours. And there's UFOs, like real flying saucers. And there's orbs of light that fly around without sound or obvious propulsion. But no drones. No. The drones are like they're from Earth. They're just doing their thing. I look up all the time, but it's always cloudy. It was a full moon the other night, and it was so fucking bright. And then it's when I started hearing about these drones, and I'm like, drones? You guys got drones in the sky? That's cool. And then it became like this epidemic. Real craziness was happening. And I look out all the time, and I'm like, there's no drones over my sky, because like we have like real UFOs. Like, right here is the Big Dipper. And the Big Dipper is the highway. They come in right there. So, like, there ain't going to be no real shit. Go look at where all those drones are at. Go look at the stars involved in that area. And you'll see what I mean. Like, look where the Big Dipper is. Like, Big Dipper's right here. Orion's right there. The Seven Sisters is right there, bro. Like, these things are right here in my sky. Right here. They're in the north. Right here. So, like, there's nothing up here flying around. There's a military base right here, too. You know how they're saying, like, they're flying over military bases and blah, 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 and nuclear facilities and this or that, What if the drones are up there projecting everything? They're like, look at this hand. Stab you in the stomach and shit. Some people were saying that some nuclear material went missing in New Jersey.
Oh.
And they put these drones up in the sky to search for it. to like scan for it and find it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's possible.
Yeah.
That's
I can see that.
that's quite possible. You know, they don't want no nuclear material getting out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, nuclear, bro. You know, and that's cool. It reminds me of some like superhero type shit. You know, but that aligns pretty close to our world. You know, someone gets a crazy idea to make a bomb. They want to be a supervillain. They break into a place and grab some fucking stuff, some fucking plutonium rods, whatever it is, dude. You know,
Fucking plutonium.
right? So by saying nuclear material, it doesn't have to be like uranium. It doesn't have to be a nuke. It could be waste. It could be the rods. You know, it could be any of that kind of different stuff. Because like uranium and plutonium are just things that we can mine out of the ground. You know, they're isotopes or whatnots. They're rocks. They're just minerals, dude. They're just rocks, yo. But like that one was like a highway of them. So I doubt that they're looking for something. Like, how did they not find it?
Hmm.
Like, you scan the area and it's there. You got it in a lead box. Superman could find it, unless it's in a lead box. You know, but I still think drones are up there looking at other shit in the sky. They're doing other shit. Because I'm pretty sure if our government wanted to do some shit and didn't want us knowing about it, they wouldn't put lights on these fucking things. You know what I mean? They'd fly them at night and there'd be no lights and you wouldn't know shit about it. Look at the fucking chemtrails. Go zoom in on a chemtrail plane. You'll see what I'm talking about. Some of those motherfuckers look invisible sometimes. Almost like there's not even a plane there. It's just streaking through the sky. Super Wonder Woman's plane. I always love that shit. Wonder Woman flew an invisible plane, but she was 100% visible. Flying through the sky in a seated position. It's so funny. I never understood why. Like, why is your plane invisible, but she's not? Like, that makes no sense.
Technology. She doesn't have the technology inside her.
I'm just saying, she would fly through the sky like this.
Oh my god.
Right. And I'm like,
That's true though.
so that's weird.
Uh,
What if she never had an invisible plane? And like,
and
that's
she's
just
flying anyway.
that's
She's
just
just joking.
that's just how she flies. And we all just imagine that she has an invisible plane to make it make sense at all.
But really, she just likes flying like she's actually flying something.
Like she's riding something, like a fucking bicycle or a fucking. Yep. Yeah, they'll be crashed. There's crashed drones, so there'll be crashed spaceships soon. Watch. Whatever's in the sky, Whatever goes up will always come down. Remember that. And if you guys turn on the right frequencies, you can start bringing these motherfuckers right down. You interfere. If it's a drone, it's working on Wi-Fi. Understand that. Fucking shoot a fucking EMP at that bitch, it'll come straight to the ground. Can make all these things. It's all on the internet. Remember the Anarchist Cookbook, and you can make all kinds of cool ass shit? Well, it still exists. It's on YouTube now. And they got even cooler stuff now. You have fun out there. Have fun in this world. This kid just got arrested for making fucking soda pop bombs. Man, you can't do anything fun anymore. But by law, it's actually an explosive.
Exactly.
But it should only be an explosive if you're using it to make something explode. Like, you shouldn't get charged. You get charged with 2 felonies. I'm like, damn, he's out in the woods blowing them up in perfect fucking normal.
That sucks.
We did that in the military all the time. We got in so much trouble. Every time we would do it, we would get written up and get in trouble. We made real bombs though. Oh, it was so fun. But the same way. But you know, you can't have no fun no more. That's what's wrong with this world. I forgot about that. I forgot I used to say that about this planet. We used to have fun as kids. Like, running from the cops was fun. And then cops got all this fucking technology and shit. Running from the cops is never fun anymore because they catch you every fucking time. And it's 20,000 times worse. And then they get all mad because they had shit. And then they beat the shit out of you. They beat you up back then, but it was just because they hated you. Now it's because they had to work. They had to put the fucking donut down and shit. You know, you used to be able to have fun though. You used to be able to be free. Remember being like a 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old kid and be able to just wander and play through the neighborhood? Now, if you do that, your parents are gonna get arrested. You're crazy, man. Like, you can't go to the store as a little kid no more. The corner store right there. Nope. You get called because you're wandering the neighborhood. Why is this little kid wandering in the neighborhood? I'm 10. What are you talking about, little kid? The fuck? Back in the day at 12, you were married, having kids, taking care of the house, plowing fields. And then they thought, oh, that was a little too early, so they had to change to 15. Little House on the Prairie. Because before that, you know, it was child labor and the orphan trains. So those kids were like between like 3 and 8 probably. Little tiny kids. And they were running the cities. Running the fucking show.
Running the show.
Just like Wonka. Fire in the bowl, J.C. Smith. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Yule.
Happy Yule.
Ah, the good old days. Wood stove? No wood stove, hi Wally. It'd be cool if I had a wood stove.
It would be.
I could buy a wood stove. I have all the things I need except the wood stove. The platform is sitting right in front of me. There's a hole in my roof with a stack. Still there. All I would need is a wood burning stove and to shove a pipe up in that other pipe, put wood in it, and burn it. And bada bang, bada boom, bada bang. We would have heat, we'd have a stove, we'd have everything we ever wanted. And Amber would be so pissed. Because everything would smell like campfire. She'd be so mad, bro. In times of need, oh yeah, it'd be great. But the endless complaints coming from HR would be overwhelming to handle. The complaint department of, oh my god, my stuff smells like burnt wood. Oh my god, what kind of wood did you burn last night? Because this shit fucking stinks. Oh my god. Oh my god, everything smells like a campfire in here.
Sorry, my sniffer's strong.
Hey, power's back on. Power's back on. It was off for a couple hours. The stream went off and then I restarted the stream. Or I mean, I resumed it. But yeah, power's back on now. So I had a gas stove, remember? But I took the gas stove out because there's no point for it. So the power goes out. Well, the gas don't work. It all runs off of electricity. Right? So that doesn't make any sense. So we got rid of that. We sold that shit. So we could put a wood burning stove in, but like I said,
I would not be happy with this with the constant smell. You're right.
she wouldn't be happy. It'd be nice to have for the times of when we have need. But then here would be the thing. We would have to go outside and uncover the wood pile.
We'd have to chop wood.
Bring it in, melt it probably in the shower, and then put it in the fire, and then it would have to be sizzling for a while to get the outside water off of it, and then burn it. So there'd always be a, where's my wood pile? Did we chop wood? Amber, is that pine? We can't burn pine in there.
I could see it now.
Well, I didn't know. Amber's burning pine for 10 years. The next thing you know, the house burns down. What happened? Creosote buildup. Damn. That's what happens to people. They just don't know. Because pine is super, it's hot when you burn it.
Yeah.
It's good ass heat. There might be some hardwoods that give some sticky though like that too. Not so bad, but it's the sap. You know, you would think like maybe a sugar maple, the one that makes maple syrup. Pancakes. Pancakes. I mean, pancakes with blueberry sauce. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, you know I was going to make split pea lentil soup today.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. I got everything out. I made something. What the fuck did I have?
I don't know. You had pancakes and you made them minestrone for me.
Yeah, I had pancakes, but I made something else I thought too. And, yeah, that was it. Oh, cold. Yeah, generator. So you'd have to hook the generator up to something like power. I'd have to go in there and unplug it from my fucking power grid and plug it into this generator. That'd be so fucking awesome. It'd be so caveman-like. Those two yellow wires, baby, take them out of the power box and stick them straight into the fucking generator.
Oh my goodness.
Three-pronger. you know? Well, there's three prongs and there's three wires to your main power, right? So you have it, the ground goes in the ground and then you're black and white. You turn that generator on and it goes straight and powers your house. That's what's up. Remember the days when you had like a phone with a, a copper wire on it and you could wrap it around a fire hydrant and make a phone call? Remember the days?
I do not remember those days.
No?
Nope.
Man,
Do not remember those days.
shit just don't work like it used to. You used to be able to do that everywhere.
Huh.
Because it's connected on a grid. And
Yeah.
everything used to be copper pipes.
True.
Oh, you mean generator to run the gas? Fireplace? That'd be cool. What we need to have, though, we need to set up, this should be like an apocalypse house. So, like, in the basement, I could literally have, like, one of those old workout bikes, right? And then a fan belt going to the generator to the power, right? And then someone sits on there like a hamster wheel and then rides the bike that generates the power for the house. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It could totally be apocalyptical.
Totally.
Like how you turn the power on and shit.
You gotta work for it.
Like when you want to take a shower and you want hot water, you got to ride the bike for half an hour.
You gotta work for that shit, man.
Right.
Literally.
You got to power it up. You could have it with a hand crank. Hand crank's like real primitive. Then you'd be real tired. That's like your first step upgrade. Then you get a, you're like, man, I need a workout bike. I'll just get a bicycle and do it. And then you can get like other ones that are, what are they called? Not trampoline. When you walk on them. You know those things. And that'd be fun.
Mm.
But you can get power. You'd have a windmill. And then when there's no wind, you could ride the bike to generate power for a fan to operate your windmill. That's like one of the stoner apocalypse. Like, man, this guy's so hot, bro. Look what he's doing. He's literally given power to his fan by riding his bike so the fan can power his windmill so that it could power his house that he's riding the bike to power the fan. And that's AC power right there, isn't it? Regurgitating.
Yeah.
Or is that direct curtain? I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know what any of that crap is. Amber, you want to hit this?
Why, sure.
Amber said she was almost done.
I am. I'm stitching up the top now.
Oh. Are you doing those hats?
Yeah, they're easy. You just dropped a big cherry on your fucking pee-pee.
Oh. That's how you get potholes. That's how I get the potholes, man. That's a cool hat. Let me see. Can it come apart? Yeah. It's a blacklight hat. Look at that one, huh? That's a fucking cool one. I love this yarn. Cool fucking yarn. Cool colors. Watch your hands.
Yeah, I like the way this came out. I like those colors too. They look good when I just pair them with the black together. So that it's not all one, like, you know, it spaces it out more.
Great. I fucking love that shit, man. Alright, everybody, I think that's gonna make it a wrap. We got power. We ain't gonna freeze.
Yeah.
It'd been cool though to set up little projects, and we got little terracottas trying to make us power. We would be down there with our temp gauge and showing how much heat's coming off. We'd have to turn on the I'm a maniac on the floor and get some heat going in this bitch. Is the internet thing on, or we gotta turn it on?
I don't have my glasses, but the lights are all on. So.
Oh, okay, cool. I can't see it, so I'm like,
Yeah, let me
should
look
we
at my
sitting
phone.
here like
Let's see.
jackasses, not knowing? We're gonna have to turn everything back on and make sure it all
Yeah,
works.
no, I got bars. I got Wi-Fi bars.
The whole time I was sitting here with the power off, going, man, my fucking fresh frozen's thawing.
Don't open the freezer, you'll be fine.
I don't know. But I'm like, oh man. I'm like, so during the apocalypse, you know, the world ends and someone comes to my house to scavenge. And they open my freezer and they're like, jackpot! There's fucking tons of weed and tons of soup. Fuck yeah. That'd be cool too if it was all run off a off-grid package. Like, you know, because then it would, even if apocalypse hit, as long as wires were intact and some of the fucking, you know, solars were up, and maybe the windmill was up or something, but it would still be flickering. What if it was all destroyed, but then one panel was still seeing the sun for half the day and it was still able to be running?
Right.
And then someone
Just
comes to
barely.
it and they're like, holy shit, this fucking thing, it held on this whole time, dude. And everything was still frozen and good. They'd have all kinds of fucking weed and fucking fresh frozen weed and fucking, what if in the apocalypse they come out of a hole and they don't know what weed is and they find all this, they think it's vegetables and they cook it up in the soup.
Oh.
They get all fucked up. Hell yeah. What up, Robin Rubber? Yeah, someone hit a pole. It was only a small little grid. Couple of neighborhoods. Yeah, they got it back up though. They're pretty quick.
Yeah, they are. I'm glad.
They're quick for, hey, we need you, come in. And then you gotta drop what you're doing and put your suit on. And they probably have on-call people though. I'm sure. On-call people, and they get to do whatever, and then they gotta come in. It's usually how it all works. Shit, it could have been a plow driver. Damn, bro.
Uh-oh.
What'd you eat? It smells like chili.
What did you feed him?
I don't know. Turkey. That's why he's sleeping. He didn't want to go out at first. He was like all snuggled up with his teddy. His new toy you got him. And he's like, no, I don't want to go.
His little bear.
Yep. Yeah, we got our power back though. Hey, Robin River, what do you think about becoming in the 52nd state of America? What's the next step?
The pom-pom.
Oh, like, what are you doing there?
Oh, I'm sewing in the end, so.
Oh.
I can
I laugh if someone found that and unraveled it and started pulling it. Next thing you know, they're like, what the fuck?
They
Like,
have a hard time with this one because it's the beginning one and it doesn't unravel. It's a slip knot.
like, what if it just did though, and someone grabbed it like a mummy? Choo 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 choo.
But what if?
The UK owns us? I thought France owns you. The UK owns United States too. England. Remember when they conquered the world and took all the black people as slaves? Put all the white people on the land? Yeah, they still own all that shit. It's called the British Empire. They were like, hey man, you guys are too wild over there. We need to put like
Check
a
this
person in charge of you. And you're gonna call him the president. Over there you got a sovereign. A sovereign citizen. Here it is, folks.
Can you even see it? It's so dark.
Fuck yeah, you can see it. It's so bright. It is dark though, but I like it. It's only dark because it's like this. Whatcha? It's a cool hat, man. And then you gotta put a fucking dope ass ball on it.
This big old ball from this thing.
And just straight that color.
What?
Just straight that color.
You just want it just as much color on the top as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
That wild color. That'd be dope for a girl or boy.
Whomever.
Oh, I thought you were making that one person's hat.
No, this is just one I started with.
Oh.
I need something to do quick and easy at the co-op while I'm sitting when it's slow.
Hell yeah.
So I chose this since it was an easy pattern.
The queen's on your money. Hell yeah. She's dead. Wonder if they're ever gonna make new money with the king on it.
I don't think they ever will.
They're all not the right people anyway. They got
She's gonna be immortalized like forever.
they
I
got
don't think
taken
that.
over by a usurper long ago, and then that family reigned forever.
Mhm.
That's cool. All right, everybody, I'm gonna skedaddle. Don't tattle. Happy Saturday, and hope everyone stays warm and is well fed. And it's almost time to burn the Yule log and letting out the old spirits of the past and new spirits of the new year. And it's almost like Christmas and Halloween are the same. You know, Yule and whatever, All Hallows Eve,
It's a rebirth.
because it's like the same thing, like the harvest.
Mm-hmm.
You burn the stuff and let out the past and plant the new shit, the ashes for the rebirth of the new. And then it's like that for the Yule too. And Christmas is, you know, the whole birth of your Savior for y'all Christmas people. And so it's always about a birth, rebirth of new hope for the new beginning of a new thing, you know, new life. It's always about that. You know, Easter is about lots of sex. Well, it is. It's a time for
Fertility.
babies
Mm-hmm.
of everything, like watch nature, babies.
Yes,
Babies,
indeed
man.
do.
The bugs come. So remember to get out there and have lots of sex and let out the old and come in with the new.
He's letting out the
And
old, all right?
Patillo keeps letting out the old food that I fed him earlier. It smells like chili. It smells savory and robust. Like if it was a bowl, if I was cooking chili and you came in and smelled, you'd be like, oh, damn, that shit smells good. But knowing that it's coming out of the butthole that's right there, there's a butthole right here, and it's just coming right out of that. Well, I just know it's not chili. I just know it's not savory and like to not take deep inhales of that
No.
and get hungry.
Oh my god.
But I do get hungry sometimes.
Oh.
There's so many spices or something in his food. He just eats the good stuff. And I fed him blueberries and pancakes earlier. But he gets a lot of meat sticks. He's got meat sticks, and I bought him a bag, a $5 bag of meat sticks. It was dope. There's a whole bunch of them in there. And, you know, he eats peanut butter on his bones. And he eats meat. All kinds of meat. Right now he's eating ground turkey. Ooh, earlier he had fucking something, corned beef or something.
Mm.
He loved that shit. He was running all around. He tore all his toys apart. Yeah.
Wow, he was an
Yeah.
excited boy.
Oh yeah, he was like, "Where's more?" I had to feed him all kinds of different things.
Oh my goodness.
He ate all that shit and wanted more immediately. I was like, "Bro, you fucking ate it all." Like, look, there's nothing. I put the rest of the crumbs in his bowl, and he fucking was like,
Oh, he loved that.
"Oh my god,
How funny.
yeah, you love that shit."
He's corned beef dog.
Sure. Yeah, man. So you guys have a good fucking night. Give me a scale on 1 to 10 what the strain I sent you was. What it what it was. What it is. I'll give it probably an 8. You know? It would have been higher if the buds would have been bigger. And it probably wasn't your fault, maybe my fault and the way I grew it, or that it didn't uh, get grown all the way to the end. But yeah, the buds are like real tiny. You know what I mean? But the high is, I would say, probably about a nine. You know, it's been there between 8 and 10, 8 to a 10. Yeah. Yep. 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 For sure. It's got a really good buzz. Like this one lady, she says that chronic grape is her favorite, but I'm like, but she hasn't even tried Runts GDP yet, because it's got a really interesting flavor. It changed. It's got a dankiness to it. I'll smoke it one day and on a video so you could see it and stuff, and I'll show you. We just trimmed it up the other day, and I had a feeling that when I trimmed it, I would get a lot of small buds out of it, and quarter size. Quarter, the grate is 1/4 inch, and then so anything that falls through it was 1/4 inch or smaller. So we ended up getting a lot of small buds. I'm like, damn, I kind of figured. Because when you look at the tree, right, it'd be a little tree like this. And then you get pick off the buds, and the buds were small. They were small. Like dime size or smaller. So, but, I always say break it up, put it in a joint. So it's really, really good. And it figures because it's a Runts GDP. You know what I mean? So it's gonna take after that Runts, took after that Runts fucking structure. And I figured it would. But the GDP gave it the power. It's got this robust end flavor of this GDP, but not grape. That fucking dank in it. So it's strong as hell though. We smoke that shit and we pass out. It's good stuff. But yeah, definitely would have got a higher grade if the buds would have been bigger. Like more, say, quarter size, each individual bud. Because it takes a lot to actually roll up a joint. Maybe even not your joints, my joints too. But I love it. It is very good. Shit, yeah. But don't feel bad if you do, because I got some of mine that are like sixes. I'm like, what the fuck happened to this? There's like two of them that like, they smell campfirey. They're so like earthy, like a smoky smell to them almost. The terp in them is very, very interesting. I don't know what the fuck it is. Almost like burnt oil. It's wild. I don't know if I like it at all. I'm gonna turn that shit into fucking some concentrate or something. You know. But yeah, that super sweet, like candy flavor went away, and it's just like this sweet dank. It's like, oh man, smell that shit. Yeah, we just trimmed it up. Got a big old bag. You got some untrimmed too that I kept to the side, but it's nice. Yeah, you made some definitely good shit. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. Fucking I'll test it too. I'll test it. I'll do a video for you and show it, showcase it, roll it up, smoke it, test it on the GoPro on the Purple Pro, and we'll get a THC CBD test in it. That'd be cool if it's got a bunch of CBD in it. You know, it'd have been dope if I could have had all the rest of them, but for some reason there was plants that just died. I put them in the ground and they just died, and I was like, "Whoa, what did you do that for?" I don't know. It's weird. So that one ended up being the terpiest. Like, wow, smell that shit. It was like, holy Christ. Like, you know when you go to the incense shop and there's that fizzy pop incense and it's like, holy fuck, dude. Yeah, it's like that. It was crazy. And it was surprising because I thought I would smell more GDP. But that turned out in the cure, which was dope. Yep, nice tight hard buds. You get like a 10 on what the bud actually looks like. You know, it's a nice little Christmas tree. But that's what it was when you break it down. It's like, oh shit, these buds are tiny, bro. But the actual Christmas tree bud, like, you know, it'd be the size of a lighter. That's what I like. But, you know, so that looked beautiful. The visualization of it's gorgeous. Super fucking frosty. Remember that? The frost was 9.5, 10. Fuck yeah. That's a good one. I'm still waiting for my one buddy to come over. He always gives me these excuses. I'm like, you don't smoke weed anymore? There's two people I always ask them. I'm like, hey man, come over and try this new shit I grew this year. And they're always telling me they got, one dude's like, I just had a baby. The other dude's saying he hurt his foot. He had to pay insurance. I'm like, so you don't smoke weed no more? It's so weird to try to get people to come over and smoke weed. Man, I remember being in Ohio. There's fiends everywhere, bro. If you let someone know you had weed, they'd stay till your shit was gone. They'd be like, "Hey, why did you stop rolling up? What are you pack
Oh
another
my
one?"
god.
Hey, man, there's more in that bag, right? Motherfuckers
Jesus.
were fiends, bro. Here, you can't get a motherfucker to come over and smoke one with you and try. I got 24 different kinds, bro. Come over and try them with me, man. You want to come over and smoke with me one day? Oh, man, I just had a baby. So what's that mean? You don't smoke weed no more? Oh, man, I hurt my foot. I had to pay insurance. All right, well, I see you every day at work. What are you doing? You can't come to my house? You still going fishing? I'll meet you at fishing. Well, I mean, I don't know. I laughed. That looks dope. I love it. That is a really fucking fun fucking one. I love it.
I do like it too.
Yep. It's so weird. Like, I wish I had a friend that, like, you harvest your weed and you let me smoke it. You call me up and say, yo, come over and smoke this. Like, we'll smoke this and play a match or something, play a game, or you know what I mean? We'll smoke this and like look at something, like whatever. Or just smoke this and talk, whatever. Like try this weed. And then when I grow some shit, you come over and try this weed. That'd be so fun. That's all I want for Christmas. All I want for Christmas is a weed friend. That is so fun. Look at that. All I want for Christmas is a weed grower friend. A weed grower friend. A weed smoker friend. Amber just accepts anything I hand to her. And sometimes it's too strong. Sometimes she likes how it smells and tastes. She'll be like, I'll get it out of the bag. She'll be like, oh, that smells good as fuck. And, you know, she sits all the way over there. So she smells my bag when I open it up all the way over here. I'm like, hell yeah. So that's cool.
So that's cool.
Yeah. How much does it send this in a package to me? Like, it costs us a lot to send you guys a package. Hell yeah. Oh, the Fino, yeah. Yeah, if I can get a good price on shipping, I can send you some seeds. You know, if I'm ever down by Detroit, we could just touch hands. Right across the border there. I go up to fucking Drummond Island. There's a Canada border up there too. We could touch hands. Like, there's lots of places we could touch hands for real. I know the way I ship sucks, but it's secure and it always fucking gets there. And no feds take my shit no more. And that's bullshit, bro. I've lost so much shit because I was stupid.
Because that was stupid.
I was. That's all it was. I was dumb. Is it froze? Here. Let me fix it. There you go. There you go. There's a little water hole for you. He's got ice out there, right? Now, look, these water things that I bought a long time ago, it's miraculous. Like, you put it outside full of water, and it's like 11 degrees. That thing will be out there for fucking ever, bro. And it doesn't freeze solid. It must be what it's for. I don't know. But, it will eventually freeze solid, but, like, it's wild. Like, you can just, it'll be a little ice sheet on top. You break it, and it's like the ice or the water's not frozen. I can't believe it. Space age, man. Yeah. It's the shipping regardless. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't have to be selling anything. Like, it's just shipping. Like, it's $12 anywhere in the US, but then Canada is depend on like weight and blah 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 blah. You could say it's a gift, like on the shipping registry and all that kind of crap. But it depends on what province it goes to and shit like that. Sometimes it's like it used to be like $25, $24, $14. Like, shit used to be fucking cheap as fuck to ship. And then shipping got crazy as soon as cannabis started getting a little bit more regulated and because if you're like cookies, cookies ships weed all over the fucking planet through the mail, like through like postal stuff. So like, it's like some things changed. Even though it's not federally allowed, they still do it. They're still doing it, you know what I mean? So like things had to change. So it's like the postage went up on shit, the shipping. And so you can get secure shipping and stuff, but it's like, because normally Canada will stop your shit at the border. And then you gotta go through all kinds of questioning, and the normal Canadian citizen is fucking scared dickless. of fucking their cops or whatever it is, so they don't go answer the call. And next thing you know, all those seeds get taken by the Canadian government for no reason. All you gotta do is go tell them that you got seeds and thank you, goodbye. You know what I mean? You guys literally can ship fucking weed to each other through the mail. Like, but they just want to know, and then usually you gotta pay a tariff. And that's what some people don't like. They gotta pay the fucking, you know, what was it last time? Like $70, $90, $54, some fucking bullshit. But some people don't like that, you know? Hell yeah. Take the ferry to Maine. Oh, the mainland to here? Where's Maine? Why would you go to Maine? Are you in... What part of Canada are you in? You live in Nova Scotia? Wait, do you live in fucking... What's that island?
Nova Scotia.
Newfoundland. You live in Newfoundland? That's the island off Canada. Newfoundlander lives there. That's cool. It's not quite rounded yet, but you're getting there. Yeah, see, Nova Scotia. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's like a whole different country, bro. That's like Scandinavian. That's like, you're not even part of Canada. You're like, what are your people called? Vikings. You're a Viking. You're a Viking, dude. Yeah, that's far as fuck away. You're on like an island, aren't you? Like Maine is the farthest east shit we got. Mm-hmm. So if you're easter than that, you're not even
part. You're not in the U.S. anymore.
You ain't even part of our shit no more, bro. You can just float away out there. Be careful. That's cool though. That's cool. I got beans from fucking a different planet. Nova Scotia. Different country. That's so cool. I got wheat from outer space. It is. That's like Scandinavia. It's like people were just talking about, they're like, I don't even think about South America. But why? This is the Americas. It's like we got two parts in the middle. The middle's the dangerous part until you get into South America where there's still places that eat people. You know, people taste good. That's why they eat them. Fuck yeah. Yeah, it'll be a long time before you probably ever come over this way. That's probably pretty fucking far. Like once you get to Maine, that's 1,000,000 miles. You gotta go through a whole crazy bunch of cities or states. Those states are pretty cool though. And then I bet Nova Scotia's got crabs out there you eat. Seafood, lobster and shit. But you gotta come all the way the fuck over here and then go north. So if you went over to Canada and just drove across Canada and then it's boom, down right there. It's like over and down. But maybe you want to drive through America. That's probably what it is. Like, you know Canada, so maybe you want to drive in America. and you might get robbed. You could end up in a. By that time, hell, it's going to be the illegal roundup time. You might be able to come here and do some vigilante justice, and they'll be offering $1,000 per head. I heard it'd be like, remember when they scalped the Indians for $5 a head? Now they're wanting to do the same thing, but it's $1,000 nowadays money. $5 was like $1,000. It's interesting. All I know is in Mexico, they got some pretty good empanadas they sell on the street. And 30,000 pesos is $1 American. No wonder they come here to work. But literally, that's what I would do. I'd sell dollar empanadas. I mean, that's what the fuck. Like, so I was listening to something, and they were talking about one of the ways, like government and states are trying to help, like lower income and poor families, is by having all these different programs available to them, like the farmers market. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. See, and all these people, when you go to the farmers market, all their shit's expensive as fuck. Like all the vegetables. It was crazy expensive.
Yeah, they're a little.
I didn't know how people were expecting them. Like, that's as much as a grocery store. Like, why? Well, it's farm fresh. Okay, cool. But still. Like, what the fuck?
It's like instead of being cheap, it's like artisan or like Trader Joe's type shit.
Yeah.
Whatever, like.
That ain't right. It's supposed to be cheap for the masses. But anyway, we gotta get up out of here.
Check it. Do you like?
I love it. I love it. That's dope. I love it. Takes you one day to drive to Toronto, then not much more to Detroit, so the ferry is quicker. Hell yeah. Well, that's cool. It'd be 2 days to Detroit, and then it'd be 5 hours north to me. See? In 2 hours and 5 minutes, 2 days and 5 minutes, you could be 5 hours. You could be here, smoking all this weed. You could smoke your creation in Michigan. Hell yeah. See how it tastes. You can come let it till it drool on you and jump all over you. Big stinky motherfucker. Alright, but I'm gonna get out of here though. Hell yeah, we'll be here. We'll be here waiting for you. The world might end.
Right here waiting.
The world might end, but we'll still be here. I'm gonna have Amber buy a shotgun one of these days. She needs to buy a varmint rifle because it shoots really fast. Alright, people, peace out.